So hi everyone, we are Diego García Huerta, Cristóbal Huidobro, Santiago Calvo, and we're going to talk about ethnic minorities at the UK, in the UK, in a specific the Black Caribbean population.
Okay, first of all, who are they? The longest established ethnic minority in Britain is the Black Caribbean population. The British Caribbean people are residents of the United Kingdom who are of Caribbean descent, whose ancestors were primarily indigenous to Africa. As immigration to United Kingdom from Africa increased in the 1990s, the term has sometimes been used to include UK residents solely of Afrikaans origin or as a term to define all the Black British residents. Thought to the phrase African and Caribbean has more often been used to cover such a broader grouping. And when did they arrive in UK? From the 16th century to the 19th century, slave Africans were shipped by European slave traders to British colonies in the Caribbean and British North America. Another and the biggest wave of immigration was after the Second World War. There was a labor shortage in UK and people from Jamaica and Trinidad, former British colonies, were encouraged to come and work in Britain. In 1948, 500 came over on the steamship Empire Windrush, and throughout the following decade, 1,000 more arrived.
So I'm going to talk about physical characteristics. As we know, Afro-Caribbean descendants nowadays, they have around 45 to 95 African ancestry DNA, which means they are not completely Black. So they have notorious physical changes. I'm going to talk about like physical features that make them more distinctive. We can define them by the way of the color of their skin or facial features as the lips, because they generally African descendants, they have a thicker lips or noses. And in this case, Afro-Caribbean people, they have thinner features around their faces. And also the color of the skin is another very noticeable factor. It's kind of a clear. They are not black, but they are light skins. So the way they are, and the body is the same as every people in the world. So there are some traditions that they have. Basically, these Afro-Caribbean traditions have two main ways. So first of all, slavery. As Cristobal said, they were slaves, so their rights and all that stuff have a huge impact in this population, and also a witchcraft connotation. So as example, I'm going to talk about Santeria and Voodoo. So Santeria is an ancestor cult. And as I said, it has is a witchcraft connotation, the same as voodoo. These rites have the same origin, and in order to do or control feeders, bad feeders. So nowadays, they are not slaves, but they use it to treat ills or diseases or whatever it is. But it has kind of a satanic connotation, and personally, I don't believe in them, but many people does.
Now I'm coming to talk about the role in the British society. First, we have that the Afro-Caribbean population has been so helpful for England in different ways or aspects. First, we have that they have improved the sports like rugby, football, motorsports, cricket, boxing, athletics, and other activities. We have here Fabian Delph, who is a player from Manchester City, and also Lewis Hamilton, who is now the best Formula One driver all around the world. Also, we have that the role in the British society at improving England's culture in music, food, visual arts, literature, theater, and many different aspects. They have different musicians. They have incorporated food like curry, who is a typical England food. Now the integration at the British society. UK used to be a racist country, but now people uh, are gently with other ethnic minorities, such as the Afro-Caribbean society. We have a map, and we can see in it that England is far from being a racist country, and we have different countries and their and how are they racist. Also, they have accepted and included in their country many Afro-Caribbean habits, such as carnivals, food, as I said before, and different habits or traditions. Thank you very much.